feel like you're acclimating to the defense? Obviously, a lot of familiarity, being under Ed last year and what Brandon's running. But just how familiar are you feeling? How comfortable are you feeling in the scheme right now?
Yeah, definitely more familiar with my alignments and things like that. But terminology and stuff like that, I'm still learning from some of the vets. K9's been helping me a lot. But I think that the biggest thing is the locker room. I feel like I fit in with the locker room. It's a bunch of guys who care and are all about ball. So I can't really ask more. Besides to go out there on Sundays and play hard.
Anyone?
Go ahead.
I would say anyone in the locker room that you've particularly taken to?
K9 is in my position group, man. He's been helping me a lot, especially, obviously we're both backers. Kind of leaning on him, especially, as I learn the playbook. But, a bunch of guys, I feel like.
What do you see in Kenneth as a player?
He's a beast, man. He's a freak. I think it's going to be his best year yet.
How much carryover is there from what you were doing last year in Minnesota to what Brandon's doing? I know you said there might be some terminology differences.
Yeah, just terminology difference. A lot of similar concepts, and Coach Staley's super smart. He can remember plays from my first year in the league. He brings up plays that he compares the new plays to how I used to run things, and he can compare them to old plays that I didn't even know he knew. So for him to make those comparisons for me, it helps me a lot to just correlate things and get things organized.
Like your first year in the league.
My first year in the league, whole different defense. He knows those kind of plays too, which is crazy. I don't know.
So when he's recalling that stuff, do you remember the
He
plays?
recalls it, and then I'm like, how do you know that? It just as soon as he recalls it, it brings it up, but I wasn't thinking of it. You know what I mean?
But do you have the type of mind where you'll once he brings it up, you'll remember what play he's
once he brings
about?
it up, then it's easy because I was in that for a while, so then it's easy for me to correlate it to how we do it now, and then I get things rolling.
How much trust does that build in a defensive play caller when that he has that level of intelligence and recall, thinking about plays from your
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He knows ball. He loves ball, and I think that's what the main thing is. I step into the locker room. Coaches love ball. Players love ball. Equipment loves ball. Trainers love ball. That's what it's all about. It's from the whole building. When you walk into an environment and you're surrounded by that, it makes it easier for you to get along with the program.
From a defensive perspective, what are you seeing from this group on offense?
Man, these weapons is crazy. You got some big old receivers and everything like that. Obviously, Herb's going to throw it wherever he wants to. Which is I think is the best quality. You got to have someone who's not scared back there, who's going to sling it, and he definitely could do that.
You and Justin talked about the interception that you had on him in 2021.
No, we didn't talk about that.
Are you going to talk about it?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything that you hope to accomplish personally over today and tomorrow?
Personally, just heading into the off season, I get to spend some time with my son, my wife, and he's 6 weeks old this week, so it's gonna be pretty cool. Obviously, football is important; it's at the forefront, but I got to take a little time to get that in order as well at home, and then it's gonna make me play better as well.